So if you're thinking about doing a podcast, I highly suggest you use Anchor, and here's why. Now, first things first, it's free, and you can even make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. I'm talking dollar bills, y'all. Plus, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you to the major platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a bunch of others, so that's one less thing you got to worry about. And they got all the tools you need to record and edit your podcast in one spot, and you can do all that from your phone or your computer, so in my opinion, it's really the easiest way to make a podcast. Now, if that's what you're looking for and you're ready to jump on it, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. What up, though? It's your girl, Tamara Dawn, and welcome to Tamara Till the Break of Dawn. Now, first things first, I want to thank y'all for hopping on my train of thought today, because you literally could be doing anything else right now, so I appreciate you tuning in. And before I get too far off into this intro, I definitely want to give a special shout out to my podcast fam. So make sure y'all actually check out them podcast suggestions in the episode note. Last but not least, want to give a special shout out to Sniper T for this beat, and all his information can be found in the episode notes as well. So, now that we got all that out the way, let's get it. Alright, so today's episode is going to be a little bit different than the past couple weeks or few weeks or however long it's been, because I'm not ending the series at all. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm going to talk about some other stuff that have been on my mind that I haven't really discussed with anybody, because it's kind of like all we talk about is either the Rona or the fact that our entire country is just a hot mess right now with racism and this, that, and the other. And it's stuff that's not new, but it's stuff that's being highlighted right now. And so that's kind of what we mainly talk about. That's all. I try to post stuff still, even on Facebook, or tweet stuff, or even post memes I see on Instagram. But the thing about it, though, is, so this is June. It's June. And, y'all know my birthday is June 27th, unless you're a new listener, because I literally have been talking about my birthday since, episode, I don't even know. Pretty much the whole podcast, all I've said is June 27th is my birthday. Holla at your girl. I'm going to be 40. Which every time I think about that, it just literally makes me want to cry. And I know I don't look 40, but I don't know. It's like, what I've been thinking about is that the 30s, so many traumatic things have happened. Good things happen in my 30s, sure, but a lot of trauma has happened in my 30s. And so it's just felt hella long. Even my daughter and I were talking the other day, and she was like, I can't believe you're going to be 40. It seems like you've been in your 30s forever. And it's like, that's literally how it felt. So I don't know. I just remember even before I turned 30 being in my feelings, not as much as now, because 40 is bruh, how am I 40? I just feel like I'm not mature enough to be 40, or I don't even know. Bruh, I don't know who authorized this. But then, so my birthday is next Saturday or whatever. But June is, though, for me and my daughters, June is a really just weird month. I don't want to say it's always hard, because it seems like this year I don't know, I don't want to say doing better, but I don't know, it's just maybe, I don't know. But June is a hard month because so Father's Day, which is Sunday, Father's Day is actually the last time that we saw their dad. If you're new, so I have 3 kids, 16, 18, and 20. My youngest 2 are my daughters, and their dad was killed 5 years ago on June 29th. So let's rewind, because I literally just said June 27th is my birthday. So June is always a hard month for me. Like, I know it's hard for my daughters. I mean, of course, their dad was killed. And then my oldest daughter, she got a tattoo, kind of like, it's really nice. Like, it has a heart and a dove and his birth date and his death date and something about I'll carry you in my heart till I see you again or whatever. So she just got that the other day, or yesterday. What's today? Yeah, yesterday. Well, yesterday anyway, she just got that. And like, but for me, June is hard, because it's like, I want to be excited. So I want to be excited about my birthday, because the thing about why I've talked about my birthday so much, because my birthday is literally the only day, and I feel like I said this before in the episode, that I make it about me. Like, every other day, I mean, I became a mom at 19, so everything is kids. Birthday is the only day that's like, it's my birthday. Like, nobody else in my family shares my birthday. My youngest niece almost had me messed up, because she was born in June 12th. But it's okay. I'll share the month with her, but I don't have to share my birthday with anybody. My cousin almost had me messed up, because his birthday was July 4th, but I feel like, he probably knew what it was or whatever. But so it's like, and turning 40 is a big deal. Like, I mean, I know I'll be fine once I get there. I'm always kind of dramatic about things with the unknown leading up to it. There's so much anxiety and this, that, and the other, but it's like, turning 40 it's a big deal. Like, I mean, I can think of, besides the fact that I can think of people that I know personally that won't get to see 40, just in general, like, 40 is a milestone. And I don't know, it's like, not only is June usually hard because ever since their dad was killed, and then it's like this year with everything else that's gone on literally since like January 3rd, when we all thought we were about to have World War III or whatever, which Twitter had me cracking up every time I think about all the memes and videos and everything that I saw. I don't know why we don't know how to just go through trials, but it's kind of good. I'm glad I got my humor to, like, even right now with what's going on, I don't post every funny thing I see, because I don't know, I just don't put all my crazy dark humor out there, but humor, gets me by or whatever. But I don't know, it's just very, Father's Day is coming up, and I don't know, this month is just very hard, but I just feel like I haven't really been able to talk about it. I don't even know if I've had chance to really even freaking think about how I feel, because there's just been so much that we're going through globally. But then there's the part of me that I haven't really posted. Like, usually in June on Facebook, I usually will kind of post about how I'm feeling or how I'm thinking or whatever, because people know, you know what I mean? But I've felt like it's almost would be selfish. I don't know. It's so weird, because it's like I want to be, there's things that are going on in my life that I want to be happy about. And sometimes I notice that I almost feel guilty about being happy. And this has nothing to do with, their dad's death anniversary coming up. It's just when there's trauma or chaos, because that's kind of what the rest of, like, collectively we're all going through everything with the Rona and the protesting and slash rioting slash continuing to see people who look like me get killed, but then also seeing it's not just, we know it's not the police just killing, black people. Nobody ever said that. I guess maybe we're just the ones that are speaking up about it, or tired of seeing it or whatever. But I'm just seeing, it's just, I don't even understand. Like, I just don't even understand what's happening in life most of the time. It's just like, but then it's like I feel guilty, when there are good things that happen, and it's like I want to celebrate or I want to whatever, and that's just how I am always. Like, I just remember even struggling to feel like it was okay to have moments where I felt less than depressed or less than happy, I would feel guilty about not feeling, okay, let me try to, I would feel guilty feeling like I should always feel down or depressed or whatever. I remember for like the first, for sure, couple of years, but I want to say almost the first 3 years after their dad was killed, I just felt like why should I feel happy about anything, and why should I whatever, because this is going on. And especially, a lot of you don't know, or if you're new, because I've talked about it on here, my youngest daughter, she like took it the hardest externally. My oldest daughter, she kind of more just stuffed everything, and then now she's starting to kind of say different things or whatever. But my youngest daughter she's an external person, and so there's just always been a lot going on. And it's like, what I realize is that I feel anxious when it's like good things are happening. Like, is this real? Is this like, what's gonna happen? I'm trying to think of the phrase, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, or I don't know, excuse me, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. June is always a hard month. It's just like, bruh, no, of course I don't want him to be killed ever in any month, but like, bruh, really? Like, can't even say what I really want to say, how I want to say it about whatever, but it's like, y'all killed him 2 days after my birthday. Like, really? Like, I was celebrating my birthday when this, went down. And so then it's like, every June, it's just always a very, and even when I look through my Facebook statuses, it's always, I just remember everything about leading up to, and it's just crazy because, man, who would have thought that the last time we saw him would have been the last time we saw him? You know what I mean? So yeah, June is hard, and it's even more weird this year because it's like, then it's a milestone birthday that I'm just trying to accept. I will. This is just how I am. You don't got to tell me, like, try to encourage me, or, I mean, do what you do if you feel like you need to, because some of y'all will text me or message me or whatever, and give me feedback on the episodes, and I actually appreciate that, because that at least lets me know, people are listening or feel like they're getting something out of it or whatever, because I still wonder why y'all listen to me just ramble every week or whatever. But I guess my encouragement that I'm having to encourage myself with is to find joy. And it's something that, it's a thing in my house where when we get to complaining or whatever, my kids are allowed to, challenge me with this, will say, find joy, like find something to be joyful about, be okay with it. I think that's what I'm kind of struggling with. Like I said, there are like good things happening. My life is not falling apart. It's not like that, but it's just there are good things happening that it's like, man, there's a part of me that wants to celebrate it or whatever. Then there's a part of me that feels guilty, and it's like I shouldn't feel guilty. Like, yes, the world is, I don't even know what the hell is going on a lot of the times. Every day I'm literally like, what is happening right now? Like, what? Even the fact, just side note, hopped on Twitter, and Autumn from the Lit Life podcast shared a tweet where I guess some, like, it was Cardi B, and it was a voice tweet. Apparently that's like a thing that some select iPhone users, clearly not me, because I am definitely team iPhone, but, and I'm like, what? Voice tweets? Like, what is happening? Like, I don't know. On so many levels, I don't understand what's happening in the world most of the time. But I'm trying to not feel guilty about the things that I feel like I should be happy about, or, you know, like I should. People keep asking me, what am I going to do for my birthday? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, look, I don't know, you know what I mean? And that's not even an, oh, I'm sad or whatever. It's like, it's hard to plan anything or think, because it's like, the Rona's still out there. Like, just because people got tired of, my homeboy posted something on Facebook, I think it was today, or something, but he was like, he didn't say the Rona. I forget what he said. Maybe COVID-19, trying to be all fancy, but y'all know me, it's the Rona. So he was like, I feel like the Rona is like your check engine light. At first when it come on, you're like, and then after a while you just ignore it. And that's really how I feel like some people are acting, but it's still very real. And it's getting to be more and more that I'm knowing people who have it or whatever. Like, nobody that I know that I've been around has had it, but people that I know have tested positive for it, or people that I know have lost loved ones to it. So it's still very real. So it's like, it's not like I'm just staying in the house all day. I mean, technically, for the most part, I'm in the house because I'm working from home. But you know what I mean? It's not like I never leave the house and I never go in public. But, man, I don't know. Yeah, so people keep asking me what I'm going to do for my birthday. I don't even know. It's hard to plan. But the one thing I hope happens is some equipment that I'm hopefully gonna get. I put my little wish list out there. I'm like, hey, and I don't ever really ask my like, I text my dad and I'm like, this is what I want for my birthday, and I don't even really ask for stuff, but I'm just like, hey, and then, you know, some other whatever I'm trying to get. So hopefully that pans out. A couple people have done stuff like taking me to lunch or dinner or whatever other stuff people have done for me, and literally they might not have felt like it was a birthday, whatever, but I'm the type of person, you could give me something on June 1st, it's still a birthday gift, because, you know, I'm trying to make it celebrate the whole month or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So my encouragement to you, because I'm actually going to go ahead and end this, I didn't even really want to do an episode, but I don't, like, some people will take breaks and stuff, but for me, because this is my, almost like an outlet, because I don't really have a lot of people that I talk to really about how I feel or whatever. I don't really talk on the phone a lot to people anyways, you know what I mean? So I just, you know, y'all always gonna get whatever I got. I can't give you something else. Like, I wanted to do something else to stick to the series, but that's not what I'm on right now. I'm just kind of all over the place. So that's really all I got for y'all. My encouragement though is just be okay with finding joy, be okay with the little things that make you happy, be okay with that is something I'm trying to encourage myself with. Like, it's okay to have a moment even where you like okay and you're not consumed with fear, worry, anxiety, like, and I just, yeah, so that's my encouragement to y'all. As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in every week. Like, it really, really means a lot to me that whoever y'all are, some I know, but whoever y'all are that, like, you faithfully tune in, you whatever, like, understand, I appreciate that. I can't see who's listening, but I can see that people are listening, and so I appreciate that. As always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night. Stay safe. You know what I mean? In so many ways, that's what I mean. So many ways we need to be trying to stay safe right now. So until next time. So first things first, shout out to Sniper T for this beat, and all his information can be found in the episode notes. Now, like I say on social media, I want y'all to interact with me. So here's a few ways you can do that, and the links and whatnot to all these methods are in the episode notes as well. Now, you can leave me a voicemail. Call 720-457-4022. You can email me. Hey, y'all can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and I'll follow you back. And then you can go ahead and slide in the DMs, just not on no weird stuff. You can also like the Facebook page, and the link on there goes to my email as well. Now, what I need y'all to do is pay attention on my socials for when I ask for feedback for the Thoughts to Ponder episodes that air every other Monday, because the reality is that y'all feedback is what makes those episodes dope. So, leave me a voicemail, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or email me. Just holla at your girl.